Former Kenya Airways CEO Titus Naikuni was grilled for more than 3 hours over the airline's current state. Now, Naikuni, who appeared before the Select Committee of the Senate inquiring into the troubles gripping the airline, defended his track record during his tenure as the CEO. Naikuni distanced himself from corruption allegations during his tenure, saying that he was not aware of any corruption at KQ when the NYONG'O project was being initiated.
I'm not aware of any corruption. I can stand in front of you and tell you I have never been involved in corruption myself. Never. And never will I want to be. Now, if there are other avenues that perhaps people may have used to get into corruption using the airline, I may not know. But from my knowledge of the NYONG'O project and how we went through it, there was no room for corruption where I knew what was happening and I allowed it to happen. And in fact, I'll be open to any investigation, Chairman.
Naikuni told the committee that the KQ wars were caused by terror attacks that reduced passenger numbers and also blamed the government for losses incurred by the national carrier during the Ebola outbreak in West Africa, saying that the government prevailed upon KQ to stop its operation at West Africa.
We were forced to stop flying into West Africa while Ethiopia continued to fly. Who forced you? Remember when Parliament was making noise here about us going to
no, but who stopped you?
But who stopped you? Parliament can make noise, but they have no authority. You're a private company.
Yeah. But we had a meeting with the Ministry of Transport and the Ministry of Health, and we were asked to stop flying.
So the ministry caused the problem.
I don't know if it caused the problem, but
no, I mean the stoppage.
Okay.
Questions over the joint venture between KQ and Dutch airline KLM also rose as committee members alleged that the joint venture was to blame for the huge loss posted by the airline in the 2014-2015 financial year ending March. According to the committee chairperson, the joint venture has benefited KLM more than KQ.
Why do you have a joint venture where the routing system does not really favor Kenya Airways?
But now it has been picked up as one of the problem areas that has brought disaster to the airline.
The history, the background of Kenya Airways, it did not bring enough passengers onto the joint venture compared to KLM, hence the 60-40. But as we grew and improved our own services, we then had an argument that said, look, it has to be 50-50.
Naikuni was hard-pressed to name owners behind the companies like Amboseli, Twiga, Jetspace and Samburu, which own the aircrafts Kenya Airways operates.
Does Uhuru Kenyatta and or his brother, George Muhoho, or their family have any interest in the SPVs that own the aircrafts?
I don't know whether Uhuru Kenyatta or Mamangina Kenyatta or Muhoho owns it.
Okay.
Naikuni defended the move by the airline management to outsource staff, saying the cabin crew union's demand for allowances informed the board's decision to outsource the services. However, according to the committee chaired by Kisumu Senator NYONG'O, outsourcing staff was meant to break the back of the union and stop them from bargaining for good collective bargaining agreements.